Kings, Shaka,
Yeah. That's not our people.
They're such a people, but they were from Africa.
But
they were kings. They're not we.
Yeah, that's true, but they're not our people. Right. Some of those kings had us in slavery.
Yeah. Remember, I told you our people came over into Africa. Remember that? Remember, look when they did the slave trade, they literally went specifically for Israelites. They got a list of a manifest of slave names. Right. All of them are like Hebrew-based names.
But there was slavery within tribes of Africa.
There was indentured we had indentured servants. We in our law, it's against our law to rule over our people with rigor and have us enslaved.
Like chattel slavery?
Chattel slavery is not what we did, but we are not the same as Africans. Like the people from like let's just say Kenya. Those people know that they are not the same people as us. Just because we just dealt with one. Just because we are West African, so-called, we are so-called West African. That's what we would be in this place that we live in right now.
But you said we're not. We really are.
We are Israelites.
Oh, okay, got it.
We're Israelites. We're from Our people are from Jerusalem, which would be in northeast Africa.
But isn't Africa the motherland? Is it or not?
Jerusalem is not the motherland.
But it's in Africa.
Yes. Africa
is that where civilization?
We are from the Fertile Crescent. Yeah, which is in the beginning, like in the northeastern part of Africa, the Fertile Crescent.
So Africa, as they call it, is so-called Africa. That's where
Africa houses many different people.
A lot of countries.
Yes. They have 50 plus countries in Africa.
But didn't civilization start
in the Fertile Crescent? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Where east of the Nile and west of the Euphrates is where much of ancient civilization, even before the Bronze Age, began. So what you see in scriptures and in history is most people, where most of these civilizations came from, began in Mesopotamia. Mm-hmm. That would include Israel. That would include much of northern Egypt. That would include a lot of Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and all those different places, what they call the quote-unquote Middle East. They grouped all that together as. That is still Northern Africa.
But that's not the Middle East.
Right.
Not really.
There's no such thing as a Middle East.
I know.
We understand
East of what?
The United States came up with that one.
Right. Just like they came up with terms to confuse our people and believe that you are
African
a Native American, and there's a difference between you and the Negro, and there's a difference between you and the Hispanic. Right.
See what I'm saying? We are the same people.
But we're the same people.
Let me explain something to you to add on to what they're teaching you right now. The so-called African man descend from the son of Noah, who will be called Ham.
So-called African man. We're talking about in Africa.
Yes. When I say
the true African people, like not us.
Those clicking sounds they make.
Yeah, there you go.
I say the so-called African man because the man is Africa is a title given to a Roman general who defeated Hannibal during the Second Punic War.
That was a surname.
That was a surname. So they named the landmass Africa. His name is Africanus.
Leo Scipio
Africanus. So they named the land after him. So these people are not actually African people.
Right.
What they originally would be is Hamites.
Right.
Like they're just using that term.
Yeah. Because they want to confuse.
Now that's the name of the continent. But even when they come over here, you barely see them call themselves African.
I never see them.
They get specific with their countries. They get specific. Ethiopian.
Right. I'm from
Kenya.
My people, we are from Kenya.
Yeah. And the reason why they
Zimbabwe.
know all those things
Nigerians.
They're still in touch with their ancestry and their culture. The whole point is to confuse you. Right. So that you don't, because you've been stripped away from your culture, your heritage. So anything we throw into the world, we know it's going to directly affect you. Right.
Yeah.
Let me finish making the point I'm making.
They're deliberately doing
the whole earth.
On the whole earth. Yeah. It's like spraying Raid, right? If I spray Raid in my yard and I want to kill ants, I'm spraying it everywhere, but guess who's going to affect? the ants.
That's
Right?
true.
That's what they're doing to confuse you specifically.
Let me make the point that I was making, right? So we deal with the so-called Africans would be the Hamites. You know what I'm saying? We would be what we consider as the Shemitic people, Shemitic nations. If you get into the table of nations, the so-called Indian man is actually a Shemitic people. Right?
Yeah.
You know
a lot of Shemitic.
It's a lot of Shemitic nations out there.
Like
The
Asians.
so-called white men, the Asians are Shemitic. So-called white men are Shemitic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fall under. You have the Japhetic people. A lot of people fall underneath that brand also. So what I want to read is from the Zonovan.
But it sounds like everybody's connected then.
The Zonovan.
Yeah, everybody
Bible
comes from
dictionary.
Adam.
Yeah, let's get that too.
You
We're gonna pull it out.
from getting that earlier.
We gotta get it. I'm gonna read this for you real quick. This is the definition of Ham. This is the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons that lived through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. So we are not the Negroes. Remember, when you see the slave signs, you see Negroes for sale. You never seen Africans for sale. You never seen Hamites for sale. You saw Negroes for sale. They understood that we was different people.
Yeah, they knew it.
But the Hamites are the progenitors of the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, the Canaanites, a whole bunch of other different people. They're the progenitors of them. But it might be
When you
perceived.
say we, you're talking about the ones here in the United States.
No, we're talking about on the earth.
Oh, okay.
They're the progenitor. The Hamites are the progenitor of all of these nations. But when I say we, I'm talking about the Israelites.
Or the so-called black people or African American.
On this, and that's on this side of the.
Right, that's on this side.
Because even on that list that you pulled out, we through our studies, most of those people were probably not Israelites. But I can't say that every last one of them wasn't an Israelite. Because the Israelites, according to the curses, another curse,
everywhere.
we're scattered throughout the whole earth at the end of days. So even today, in this day today, we'll be scattered out the whole earth. I'll point to call out to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans because there's remnants in those people who are Israelites. And we want to speak to that remnant. So you call yourself a Native American.
I'm not. I don't know where I am.
But you said you might be a little Indian in you because I can see your cheekbones.
No, but I was saying. The reason I said it like that, I was only saying that because of the fact that they're always stating that they have these pictures of so-called Native Americans,
I got
and
you.
they look different, and they always as if there's no one that looked like me that was Native American. That's what I'm saying.
But the point that I'm making is that I got that vibe from you.
Oh, okay.
I have that feeling. We were just talking about this.
You can see it in your
I can
cheekbones,
see
your hair.
face, yeah. I have the vibe from you that you're an Israelite. And then when I think, okay, what tribe would she might be from? I'm thinking Gad, or I'm thinking Reuben.
Northern Kingdom.
I'm thinking Northern Kingdom. That's just my spirit telling me something. You could be a Judah. Hey, you could be from Asher.
Yeah.
Who knows? But what I'm saying is our people will be spread out throughout the whole earth at the end of days.
That go back to the point where I was telling you, it don't matter if you leave here or go somewhere else. Because our people is everywhere and going through captivity everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere in the earth.
No, but I know that. But here, there's too many. For me, there's
Too many faggots.
There's too many black men. I'm not saying all of them are that way. There's too many. And I could
Trust
never
you,
be
trust
with
you.
one.
We agree.
Me as a single woman of God that God has created, I can't be here because of that. You understand?
Well, it's good that you're not callous to everything that's going on here, because what you see.
No, I'm not interested. But I'm
many of our
interested in
people-
man. I'm
No.
not interested in something like that.
Yeah, I'm
interested
saying
in
it's good that you're not callous.
flipping.
It's good that you're not seeing this and it's like, oh, this is normal. Because what we're supposed to do is sigh and cry against wickedness. Right. That's how you get sealed. That's how the Most High recognizes. Because the Most High doesn't like abomination. So why are we supposed to like? Right.
I'm attracted to a man, not something that is flipping and flopping.
There you go. You're supposed to be attracted to a man.
You know what I'm saying? And I can feel their energy. I can feel that energy if it's a man or if it's something else. You can believe that. I can feel the energy, okay? It's God giving me the energy. And there's no way, I'm interested in a man.
We hear you, sister.
Okay,
She
and
emphasizing
so-
that. She said, a man.
The sister is
Man
tired
that
of
loves
the
God
of the
and wants
faggots.
and is a man. You know a man.
It's about his people. He's about his people.
Even if you hug a woman, I know a man just by, I know a man. I know. Because it's energy. That energy. So I know.
Because the Most High.
And I'm not interested in negotiating on any of it.
That's right.
Good.
That's right.
Good. You're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to.
Trim your ways to seek love.
Right.
Don't trim your ways to seek love. Don't be a part of the society
That's not
to be
love.
accepted.
That's a lifestyle. That's lust. And
Nah, that's not a
evil.
lifestyle. It's a death style.
But according to America, you gotta accept that to be accepted. But you don't trim your ways and your beliefs to be accepted by them.
Right.
Don't do it.
Because when I came back to the United States, I was in Europe for 3 years. I came back to the United States, and I was talking to a doctor, right? And I went to the doctor's office, did a physical. And the doctor said to me, and I was shocked. I thought something was wrong with her. She said, "What do you want me to call you?" She had the form. He, she, they. And I looked
Gender
at her,
conforming,
and I said to her,
non-binary.
"What do you mean, they? Why would you call me they?"
Them.
And she
Them.
said to me
They.
that because this is what we have to ask now.
Yeah.
This is what's on our forms now.
Yeah.
And I said, what? I said, I'm a woman.
Right.
And I was shocked that it's gotten to the point where you're telling me, so I'm not, and I was working at the Omni Hotel downtown as a front desk agent. And they're telling me, I'm saying sir to people, like, hi sir, how can I help you? Blah,
Being
blah, blah.
disrespectful.
And so, and my manager said, well, Robin, and that person said, well, I'm not, and I said to my manager, she said, you go call them what they want. I says, no, I'll call a person by their name. If it's a man, you want me to call you Susie or Lucy? I'll call you because it's just a name. A person can change their name to anything. But I know through the spirit, if I know you're a man based on the spirit, not me being funny, I'm not going to call you a she. I'm going to call you a he. Period.
Yeah, I seen it.
I'm not going to let you
period.
take
Why
me
she say that?
down the road of destruction.
Yo, that's right.
And then start calling you, oh girl, please. No.
Conforming to-
I'm not going to hang out with you and laugh at you when you say, oh, look at that guy. Isn't he cute? And you're a man. No. I'm not going that road. I'm not going down that line. I'm not going down that path. Regardless of how you got it set up in this country and around the world.
That's right.
I'll die first. I'm standing by this. I don't care what you say.
If you're gonna stand by, I heard you say you.
No, what I mean is that God doesn't like that.
Yeah, good. No, that's what I'm agreeing. I'm saying I heard you say you was in Europe for some time, right? You gotta stay away from them white men too.
Well, I understand what you're saying. Yes, they do the same. They do the freaky.
No,
freaky
it don't
stuff.
matter if they freaky
matter.
or you find them to be a real man.
You're right.
You gotta stay away.
No.
You gotta stay away from them white men.
I know what a real man is.
I'm saying even if you gotta stay away from them white men.
That's a fact.
I know.
Because them white men love our women and they can't have our women. You gotta find you a brother.
You're going down.
You gotta find a man that's a brother.
I know. You're going down.
You understand what I'm saying?
If you choose them.
Yeah, there you go.
But I already know it.
There you go.
If they're going down, you're going down if you choose them.
Yeah.
Because you can never, I know you're right. You're right.
Just making sure you understand.
But I do know.
Okay.
I know 100%.